Here comes two!
What's going on, everybody? Today, I just want to make a little video. I saw this post on Reddit like a couple of days ago. So, yeah, obviously it's the internet. Sometimes people don't tell the truth, but I have kind of noticed this about a month or two ago. I was wondering, hey, my local Dollar Tree that is I go to regularly since I moved here and have bought some of the stuff we're going to talk about today. Their movies are gone. I noticed I was in there about 2 months ago and they had it really nicely organized. I was like, oh great, this looks like a good sign. They're no longer in those trash boxes. They're nice and organized so I can see every title. I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna get some new stuff in finally. I've been waiting a while. And then I go in about a week or two later, because it was still like cold around that time, so wasn't going out as much. So, and then they're completely gone. So it's unfortunate. If this, I know stuff like this does happen. So I feel as if it's a trustworthy story and not like some far-fetched idea. I've been to a few Dollar Trees and they just don't have them. So maybe next month when I go to my local shops, I'll stop into the Dollar Tree over there because I actually haven't gotten to stop in that one or the one next to my half-price books. So maybe I'll check those out this month and see if that's true for those stores as well. But for my regular stores that I go to, I haven't seen them in a while. Like I saw them at my local one down the street longer than I have some other ones. So today I just kind of want to talk about some stuff that I picked up from Dollar Tree throughout the years, mainly DVDs, and there's a reason why I still collect DVDs. I'll get a little bit into it, but yeah, I mean, pretty basically these were $1.25, and most, well, not most, but some of them even $1. It goes back that far, honestly, to me picking up some of these. So yeah, the first little stack I want to talk about is just kind of like that. I didn't have it on Vudu. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. I just saw it there, knew I didn't have it on my Vudu app. So I was like, fuck it, $1.25. That's what I call this first stack. This first one mainly picked up Marissa Tomei. I would say, what the hell's her name? Yeah, this is, I don't know much. I haven't read these descriptions like since I was in the store picking up the actual movie. Like, let's see. There's an unwritten rule in families that no two people can go crazy at the same time. Can you tell it's a Dollar Tree movie yet? So when Margaret, who always been in control of her life, falls apart after an unexpected loss for her husband, her teenage son Marcus is forced to stomach his own grief and become the man of the house. After hitting rock bottom, Margaret scrambles to find the strength to be a mother again, following Marcus into the deep woods where he was gone to seek solace. Out of their comfort zone, in the middle of nowhere, mother and son begin to find a way forward. Yeah, obviously, if fucking Marissa Tomei wasn't in this, I obviously wouldn't pick this up. Charlie Plummer, who? Timothy. Oh, okay, bro. Something funny about this is half the reason I picked this up was it says DVD and digital copy, and we didn't have this on our Vudu account. But I opened it as soon as I got home, and then look at this. It's on the disc I just read. It says includes digital copy. Where, bro? Where is this digital copy at? Because it certainly isn't a paper in here. So I don't know if this was like a Walmart copy that got clearanced out, and then they were like, fuck you, you're not getting a digital code. This one was actually a little stocking stuffer. A few of these are stocking stuffers, honestly. Driver, also known as the chauffeur if you look it up on the Blu-ray.com app. Super frustrating trying to log this one, but yeah, this one's just a rom-com. What's this rated? Is this a fucking TV movie? Yeah, it's not rated. It's a fucking straight-to-DVD movie. Yeah, I'm sure. I've actually read some good reviews on this on like Letterboxd. I think something fun I'll try and do is like when I'm going through each movie, maybe I'll put like the letterbox average in the bottom left. That sounds like a lot of editing, but hey, you guys are worth it. Also, this is my special birthday upload. I'm recording this, today's the 4th, yeah. So I'll probably put this up in like a few days. My birthday isn't until the 10th. That may have been a lie. That may have just been a lie. It may not be a birthday post at all. This looks like it is an adult movie actually. The Driver, yeah, that was a pickup from my girlfriend got me for Christmas. This next one I picked up is a horror movie from the Dollar Tree. Of course, I'm gonna pick it up. Seagull. It looks like one of those fucking ones that take place in like olden times. So yeah, I don't know why I bought this. Let's read the top. Let's read the back and see why I bought this. A family is shaken when a person from their past reappears and begins disrupting their life. Rose, who has been living alone on beach for 8 years, returns to her hometown to take revenge on the family. Uh-oh. That's why. Yep, that's why I picked this up. That sounds like a fucking banger. When I, hit my vape, and I'm not sober. This next one was actually a pickup, just because I thought my girlfriend might like it. It looked like a real girls movie, mainly because Cameron Diaz is in it. That's the only person I think I know who's in this movie. Did I read the back of this? I don't believe I did. I'm pretty sure I literally just picked it up because I thought it was like a girl movie. I thought my girlfriend would like it. This next one, not my genre at all. I literally only picked it up because fucking Dustin Rhodes' Gold Dust. If you're not familiar with AEW, I'm not either. I don't watch AEW, but Gold Dust. He's in this. It's a cowboy type movie, but it's also a heist movie. I haven't seen it yet, but pretty sure the Letterboxd reviews were also trash on this. But yeah, if there's a fucking wrestler in it, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and watch it. What the fuck? $1.25 and we didn't have it on Vudu? Yeah, I'm gonna get that. This next one, another Christmas gift, stocking stuffer. It's Divas. From my understanding, this is a comedy, murder, mystery, like cop movie, I think. Let's just read the back and double check and make sure I'm not a complete fucking idiot. When the game is up, when a conniving, over-the-hill Hollywood diva mysteriously turns up dead, no one who knew her is surprised. Oh, that's really fucking rude. Holy shit. Now everyone, including her co-stars and her director, are suspects. Okay, low-key might be a banger. Yeah, it just sounds like a fucking murder mystery movie. But it's a comedy. And the next one is like a really weird indie movie, Drinksgiving. I remember looking this up like while I was in the Dollar Tree on Letterboxd, seeing if this would be worth it, because I was between this and a different movie that I think I picked up. But yeah, this is like a really weird indie movie. Apparently, it's really low budget, and I'm not sure why it has a DVD. It's a 2017 F-bomb production. Wow. Yeah, maybe you'll see some more of this coming this November. I meant to watch it last November. That's how late ago I picked this up, was November, and I still haven't watched it because I was going to watch it for last Thanksgiving, but maybe this year for a video, Everybody would be excited for that. Now, so this next stuff is like the stuff that I think will be like genuinely good. That last tier is kind of like some bullshit. It's like, it's $1.25. It might be fucking some stupid Letterboxd reviews. This is some stuff I actually think like looked pretty solid, just in my opinion. This first one, I'm not familiar with who he is. John Oliver, Terrifying Times. It's stand-up comedy for $1.25. So to me, that is absolutely worth the risk. Extended and uncensored. Warning, this stand-up performance will be delivered with a British accent. Oh, that actually is a good thing to warn people about. So be prepared for the words to come with more authority than you're used to. I didn't read the back of this, so that's already looking a little bit funny. Yeah, I love stand-up, so I have no idea how funny this guy is. I don't think I've heard of him. But people I know have heard of him, so haven't checked it out yet, but well. This next one looks really solid, actually. Amy Adams and Alec Newman. I was like, Alec Baldwin. Hold on a second. She'll sing her way into your heart. Oh boy. Amy Adams' talent shines through a captivating musical performance. Wow. She's a financial manager by day and closet musician by night. One evening he hears a... Oh, shit, we're talking about Alec Newman. Not fucking Amy Adams. One night he hears a beautiful voice outside his apartment window accompanying his piano playing. The mysterious voice turns out to be the coat check girl. What? But she's just a common coat check girl. How could she possibly sing? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh my goodness, she took her hair out of a bun and now it's flopping in slow motion. What? It's just that easy. Fucking no. It sounded solid. Yeah. Next one, another wrestling movie. Fucking John Moxley in a UFC movie, I want to say. I don't think it's boxing. It looks more like UFC than boxing. Cage fighting. Yeah, that's more the fucking closer to UFC, whatever the fuck that is. I like these kind of movies. Not exactly the same. I got fucking Rocky, Creed, Southpaw. Those are all boxing movies, I now realize. Not cage fighting movies, but I like those types of movies, you know. John Moxley from such hit movies as fucking 12 Rounds 3, Fully Loaded. That movie was fucking horrible if you ever saw that. I think the other guy, I think there's like some real fucking fighters in this movie, and then John Moxley, the wrestler. With bonus feature, the making of Cage Fighter. Clear out my schedule, guys. Video's delayed. Next one, a Shudder original, which I've seen quite a few Shudder movies, like, in the theaters, like A Wonderful Knife. They did it in A Violent Nature this year, didn't they? I guess last year. Oh my god, that was a year ago? That came out around my birthday. Holy shit, oh my god, that came out around my last birthday. In A Violent Nature. And then fucking... They did one of my favorite movies last year, didn't they? Fucking... I don't think... Late Night with the Devil. Where the fuck is my copy of Late Night with the Devil? I don't know where my copy of... I can't get it right now. But I'm pretty sure they did Late Night with the Devil. I'm pretty sure that was Shudder as well. That got more of a theatrical release. So as soon as I saw a Shudder original, yeah, I'm going to pick that up. I just now realized that this cover is not a face cut in half. It's two faces split with a little boy in between. So I'm curious what that movie's actually about. But yeah, that one looks solid. Just from the Shudder name, really. That's just brand association for me at that point. Same with this next one, The Nightingale. It's from the writer and director. I had to double check. I was like, a writer? I knew it was a director, but of The Babadook, which the first time I watched Babadook, I liked it a lot. I rewatched it like a year or two ago. Didn't like it as much. More fucking annoying than anything. But yeah, this is a Shout Factory release as well. Cool. Oh, it came out in 2020? Question mark. Yeah, maybe that's why nobody heard about this movie. Yeah. Pretty much, this is still sealed. Holy shit. Imagine if there's a digital in here. Let's... How are you supposed to open these? I hate these, actually. Fuck it. Next movie. A Justine Bateman film, Violet. SXSW 21 Film Festival winner right here, guys. What was this movie about? After realizing she spent years allowing fear to drive her every decision she makes, Violet must learn to silence her relentless negative inner thoughts in order to regain control over her life. I don't know. I thought that was Megan Fox. I think that might be why I picked it up. So I thought, like, what the fuck is this movie? I don't know why I picked this up, honestly. I think the Letterboxd reviews were actually really solid for this movie. Maybe that's what it was. But yeah, that was my, a little bit more excited about. This last and third category is kind of like the movies, like, holy shit, I see this immediately. I am like, oh my god, what's this doing here? Which I had that reaction to 4 of these. 2 of these I didn't know existed, and I just kind of picked them up at random times. Am I spoiling the whole fucking thing? Don't look. Don't look. Jesus Christ, guys. So these 2 are the best of the Chris Rock Show, Volume 1 and Volume 2. My first thought when seeing this was, what the fuck is the Chris Rock Show? And then Snag. Yeah, so I went to like one Dollar Tree, and then I think like a month later I went to the same Dollar Tree, and then they just had Volume 2. And I was like, don't I have this? And no, it was Volume 1 that I had. These are both about an hour of material. I don't know what the Chris Rock Show is, because I didn't know Chris Rock had a show in whatever decade this is. 2005. Allegedly 2005. I feel like that might be when the DVD came out. I feel like this might be a fucking 90s show. A lot of things are saying 2005 on here. Ooh, it's an HBO. These are HBO DVDs? Holy shit. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, these are some good finds for the Dollar Tree. And they came with, like, some little inserts, too. Like, that's decently high quality. Like, I can see, like, big fans of Chris Rock, like, buying this at full price when it first came out. And this Volume 2, it comes with that and then Taxi Driver Confessions. So that is more than the 60 minutes of that. It's a bonus feature, so I really have no idea. But yeah, 2 hours of material. I like Chris Rock somewhat. 2005, probably like him more. I have a few more of his stand-ups. I have Never Scared, and that's apparently fucking it, I guess. I had another one. No, that's not it. Where the fuck did my Chris Rock stand-ups go? They're over there. They're over there. I had to take them down because that's where... I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways, yeah. Next up is something that I regularly... I'm still collecting to this day of this series is like fucking the Peanuts and Charlie Brown / Snoopy stuff. This is a 2-pack. Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, and Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown. And Don't Come Back. A little fucking rude there at the end, but cool. Is this 1 disc or 2 disc? 2 disc, okay. Is this some bullshit where it's like, oh. Okay, so they're 75, they're a little over an hour long, which I don't think the specials alone are, so I think this comes with like 2 or 3 specials on a disc. So I think that's a minimum of 4 specials. I guess technically a minimum of 2, but I'm pretty sure they're like 20 to 30 minutes each, so I'm guessing like 6 specials for $1.25, an absolutely insane pickup. And I still get these Charlie Brown things at the $5 bin at Walmart is where I typically get my other ones that I have up there. Next up is, we'll save the Blu-rays for last. Last DVD, and actually my last find. From the director of Your Name, I found Fireworks. Never even heard of this movie. I also didn't know it was G-Kids, which I typically collect most stuff that they put out. I don't think G-Kids really does anything from my knowledge except put the stuff out, but fuck it, that's... If I'm looking at anime, I'm typically looking for this G-Kids logo somewhere to give me a little bit of a quality assurance. But yeah, from the director of Your Name, which I liked a lot. I've never heard of this movie, saw it, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm absolutely going to pick that up. And then I found the Blu-ray at my local resale store for $10. I was like, oh, okay, I'm perfectly cool with $1.25 for this. I keep putting off watching this. I've had like 5 or 7 times. Like, I was like, what do I want to watch? And I thought about this, and I was like, maybe not. Next up is one of the 2 Blu-rays we have. Another anime, Satellite Girl with Milk Cow. I'm not sure if this is one of the movies getting a 4K Steelbook or not. I feel like they also had The Girl Who Leapt Through Space or something like that. But I would have picked that up, and I don't have it in my collection. I could have swore, but I guess maybe I'm mixing it up with this movie. It's The Girl Who Leapt Through Time or something like that. Yeah, it's a Blu-ray and DVD set. Let's see. Ooh, this was after they changed to $1.25. And this is, I picked up 4 movies apparently that time. This was in... Okay, here we go. 7/20/2022, which is July 20th. Okay. So, almost 3 years ago. Wow. I still kind of remember that. That's kind of cool. Another G-Kids. But yeah, Blu-ray. That's a Blu-ray anime. That would be insane to somebody in like the early 2000s with how expensive anime used to be. And then saying, oh yeah, I got these 2 at the Dollar Tree. Like, that would blow some fucking people's minds in the 2000s. And the last one is a really interesting find. It's a steelbook. I haven't watched this movie, but Zoolander, yeah, they had a whole fucking steelbook. This was all over my steelbook group. Everybody was talking about it. I remember I was like, oh my god, I gotta go to all these Dollar Trees and find it. And then one next to my uncle actually had it, and so he picked it up for me and gifted it to me for Christmas that year. But yeah, a steelbook at fucking Dollar Tree. That's actual insanity. And then, so yeah, that's like the stuff that I was like must grab pickups. Off the top of my head, there's only one other thing that I remember them like having that was like a really solid product. I didn't actually end up finding any though, and it was a 4K of The Mask of Zorro. I think this was like 2 years back at this point, January time, but unfortunately I wasn't able to pick that one up. I imagine anybody who saw those in their stores probably drove to multiple stores in the area and picked them up to sell. So, unfortunately, didn't pick that up. Would have been cool to get a 4K at Dollar Tree, but yeah, it looks like we're just not gonna get stuff like this anymore. Like, honestly, if you're looking at it, this being the best stuff that I found, like personally tailored to me, is kind of insane. To be like over the years finding this much stuff like at a Dollar Tree, when most of the time I feel like the general assumption is like you're just getting titles like Drinksgiving and stuff like that I picked up like just kind of like to see about it, but just for my one random person's taste, finding that much stuff at essentially a dumping ground for stuff that didn't sell is pretty insane. I can only imagine some people who are a little bit more knowledgeable on some of this other stuff that I picked up, and maybe even more stuff. Wait a fucking second. We are missing one movie. I apologize. Oh my god. So yeah, I fucking had to find it. There was one more movie, Boyhood on Blu-ray. More recently, towards the later end of the cycle, they had the DVD copy of this, but in 2023, they had the Blu-ray of Boyhood, and this movie is absolutely fucking phenomenal. So all that stuff I just said about finding stuff made in a taste of one person, go ahead and add another movie, so that's 7, I believe, for just one random person, you know. So there could have been so many gems that maybe sold out, or I just wasn't looking and missed, you know. Like, there's just so much stuff that it's unfortunate that we won't be able to find stuff like that in this store anymore. But yeah, that's pretty much all from me. Just wanted to, you know, talk a little bit about the situation and, you know, show off some good memories. A little bit unfortunate, but yeah. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.